Okay, hi there. Here we have a writing for the Cambridge Proficiency. This is level C2. This is the writing paper part 2, and this is a report. So let's look at the question. Question. You have recently attended a training course, and as part of the evaluation of all participants have been asked to write a report giving their views. Please give us your feedback to help us monitor the success of our training course and to help us determine what changes we could make in the future. We would appreciate your views on any aspect of the course which you liked or didn't like, including these points: suitability of training course objectives, presenters' knowledge and presentation style, recommendations to improve the course. Okay, now one of the things that I've been noting, and I noted with this before we started, this essay is 515 words. Let's see, in CPE essays, I'm trying to think of the maximum length. The maximum length is normally about 340. So be careful, because you do tend to go over the length. Your content is really good, but be careful with the length, because you always seem to go over. Okay, evaluation of IGCSE Math Training Course AP 400. Introduction. Between 1 and 28 July, I attended one of your IGCSE math training courses. Course code AP 400. Okay, notice the Americans say math, and that's perfectly good. I, as a Brit, always say maths with an S, but both are fine. This report has been written in my capacity as a trainee to provide feedback on the course, to present and evaluate both the favourable aspects and the negative sides of the experience, and to put forward several constructive suggestions that could be adopted in a bid to make the course more fulfilling and pleasurable for further participants. Wow, that's a brilliant opening. I love this word, in a bid to. This phrase is very, very nice. It's a beautiful way to start a report. You're talking about all of the things necessary. There are no mistakes. It's very good. The course. The training course, of which the objective was to equip us with sufficient knowledge and skills to solve problems in IGCSE maths papers, delved into a diverse array of subjects, ranging from basic numerical calculation and percentages to three-dimensional geometry and derivatives. So let's just try it to there. Okay, the training course, of which the objective, I'm very, very tempted to say whose objective, it's of which, it needs to be of which. Because you want this of which, so that you put this in this clause, and then you continue your sentence. The training course delved into a diverse array of subjects, ranging from basic numerical calculation and percentages to, I would like to put a through to three-dimensional geometry and derivatives. So, of which, let's see, the training course which had the objective of equipping us with sufficient knowledge and skills to solve, I think it reads better like that. The training course, which had the objective of equipping us with sufficient knowledge and skills to solve problems in the maths papers, delved into a diverse array of subjects, ranging from A to B. The syllabus, being comprehensive enough for IGCSE math examination, was logically organised with a reasonable amount of work each day. So, with a reasonable amount of despite its all-encompassing coverage. Try the word scope. So the syllabus, being comprehensive enough to for this examinations, was logically organised with a reasonable amount of work each day, of daily work. Was logically organised with a reasonable amount of daily work, despite its all-encompassing scope. Okay, maybe I say nevertheless its scope was all-encompassing. No, it works very nicely. One aspect worth highlighting about the experience, we don't need it. One aspect worth highlighting was that exercises highly relevant was that the exercise is highly relevant to the topic being discussed and the methods being presented by the One aspect worth highlighting was that the exercises were highly relevant to the topic being discussed and the methods being presented by the lecturer were abundantly available in each lesson. Okay. Doing said practice was an enjoyable experience that was not only a perfect way to congeal our understanding of the methods introduced and verify our mastery of the skills presented, but also a necessary student process that every student would have to undergo in an effort to enhance their overall mathematical literacy. Okay, I love this. There's one problem. This word congeal. Normally to congeal, it sounds rather negative. Yeah, so if something's congealed, it sounds a bit disgusting. I might want to use the word to concrete, to crystallize. I want an S there. To crystallize our understanding. Okay, very nice. For many participants, success in attempting to solve comparatively more difficult questions amongst these exercises has comparatively more difficult. This is going too far. So for many participants, success in attempting to solve the comparatively difficult questions amongst these exercises has kindled their interest in mathematics. Kindled means to start to make it burn, to bring it up. I think foment would be probably better than kindled. Has fomented their interest in mathematics. As Vince Lombardi once noticed, practice does not make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect. I love the way you include a quote in each of your essays, and all of you who are watching, I would strongly suggest doing this. You can even invent the quote if you want. It doesn't matter. Yeah, as Michael Millicent said, math courses are good for the soul, but this is a very good technique. Yeah, and I think it's a very nice thing to do. If at all, maybe you could start it like that. I think maybe I had one complaint, if any. About the lecturer. So let's see. Okay, you want that if as well, don't you? And I think I'm going to lose this because with the if I had one complaint about the lecturer, it would be, and this is a nice conditional, that he was more or less focusing on explaining. I think I would prefer a present simple. Was that he, and don't use the more or less, yeah, that he focused I think it's going to be better in a present simple there. He focused. He focused on explaining how to apply the method, and thus occasionally failed, and these are the first couple of mistakes, to address the scenarios in which said method could be applied and deployed to its full potential. So this present simple it sounds better, yeah, because this is throughout the lectures. Yeah, this is more than just one particular case. It's something he did fairly repeatedly. Consequently, he was unable to give an abundantly clear account of the solutions for certain problems every once in a while. Had the presenter, I love this, laid more emphasis on the reasons why we implement a method rather than the fact that the marking scheme recommended using it, the course would have been way more meaningful and effective than it was. Lovely. Suggestions. In order to further improve this curriculum, my recommendation still would be to ensure that trainers put habitually sufficient emphasis on when to use rather than how to use certain techniques during each lecture. Furthermore, since candidates must present crucial steps in their working to gain all the marks, working out the correct numerical answer is not necessarily equivalent to receiving the full mark. I think so, to receiving full marks for a question in the exam. Let me try that again. Furthermore, since candidates must present crucial steps, I would say the crucial steps in their workings to gain all the marks, working out the correct numerical answer is not necessarily equivalent to is not necessarily sufficient in order to receive full marks for a question in the exams. Thus, it would be best if trainers could kindly offer to mark our homework rather than simply providing us with simple numerical answers to each question. Conclusion. All in all, I would like to appreciate your training department for such a high quality course. I have come away from this curriculum, this event, because the curriculum is the list of things that you need to study in a course, from this event, feeling more confident than before that I could deal with an IGCSE maths paper. Okay, I would like to appreciate, I'd like to appreciate it, but I don't appreciate it. No, I would like to show my appreciation for your training department for such a high quality event. I have come away, high quality course, I've come away from this event feeling more confident than before that I could so let's just, I'm not very happy with that I could deal with. So I have come away from this event feeling more confidence than before. Well, I forget the before. When dealing with IGCSE math papers. Okay, so let's see. It's still going to be a lot of words, though, I'm sure of it. It was 515. It's now... No, that was not the right one. This is the right one. 503. I've managed to cut it down a bit, but it still needs to be shorter. Okay, what am I going to say? 503. This is a very, very good piece of writing. It's a very good piece of work. The English is fantastic. It really, really answers the question very, very well. Let's see. I'm going to try this this way of marking the papers that I've been marking in other days. Well, let's see. You answer the question extremely well. It covers the question very well. It fits the language and the things you do are very good. I love your introduction. Your introduction is perfect. Yeah, is almost word perfect. I don't think I could do one as well as that. And I would definitely give that 5 out of 5 for answering the question. The suitability of the language used, the cohesion, the way it all fits together, again, I think probably 4.5 out of 5. It's certainly it's very good. No, I think I'm probably going to, 4.75. I've got to give it a 5 then. Accuracy, I would say accuracy 4.5. Going on 5. Let's see. Overall, this is an A in CPE. I'm going to give it probably something like, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. It's extremely well written. It's extremely natural. I think this is a really, really good essay. And I think in the exam, I've noted when you're writing this type of report, you're very good at it. And this was a wonderful example. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.